So Sony's press conference came and went, and I got the full experience. Welcome to Press X. So last year I went to the Sony PlayStation experience in the IMAX theater, and this year I got to go again. And I have to say, I loved it, and it gave me some insight as to what people really thought about these games. It's a lot different when you hear 100 people around you clapping and cheering for a game, as opposed to sitting watching it on a computer. So I'm going to be factoring that into each of these things, and I'll try to explain how excited the crowd was for the games that were announced. And with that, we begin at The Last Guardian. Everybody freaked out. This was possibly the most exciting moment of the night, though there were a whole bunch of haymakers thrown. The Last Guardian's coming in 2016. We finally saw it. We saw that it's real, and everybody went crazy. I can't explain how excited people were. So, this game just looks like Ico meets Shadow of the Colossus, a puzzle platformer. It's exactly what I expected it to look like, and it seems like we're getting it sometime next year. We then saw Guerrilla's game, Horizon Zero Dawn. We saw concept art of this game a while back, and I didn't think we were going to see anything of it this year at E3, and if we did, it would just be a CG teaser or a trailer, similar to what we got from The Order when that game was revealed. But we did get that trailer, and then it turned around and it was full gameplay. We got to see the main character hunt down a robot dinosaur with electric arrows and binds, and it was completely awesome. That game looks amazing, and it looks way more interesting than Killzone, which is what the company's known for. Then they showed off a new Hitman in a really cool trailer, but it was all CG. We found out more about this game after Square Enix's conference. It's going to be similar to an open world game where you get a target and you have a certain amount of time to get them, and after that time passes, you might lose that target forever, and you'll never get another shot at getting them, and you can take them down in a multiple amount of ways, and PlayStation's getting some exclusive content for the game. Street Fighter V was shown off, and this one got a sizable pop from the crowd. Obviously, Street Fighter is the biggest fighting franchise, and it is coming exclusively to PlayStation 4 as far as consoles go. It'll also be on PC, and they're giving them a beta July 23rd. Then Hello Games came out for No Man's Sky. This game excited most people in the room. They showed off gameplay, finally. They showed what you do in the game, and it seems like Minecraft, lots of collecting items, possibly making new items, you can trade with people, things like that. So it seems like it's going to have a Minecraft type feel in an open world MMO universe. The game is absolutely huge and it's awesome. I want to see more of this game, and I hope more gameplay comes out, and they said the release date is coming soon. So there's rumors stirring that it's coming this year, but I feel like if it was, they would have announced that. So I don't expect this game this year. Media Molecule came out, and they're known for doing weird games like Little Big Planet and Tearaway, and they had a very weird game to show in Dreams. You create your own dreams using the PlayStation 4 controller. It's very similar to like painting / molding with clay, and you can animate the dreams using puppet work, and I'm very fascinated with this game, but once again, I want to see more. I want to see what's everything this game can do. I want to see the creation tools. It's not enough for me to see a 3-minute stage demo of this game. So I'm very interested in it, but I don't know what to expect still. And the Destiny expansion was shown on stage. I feel like this didn't need stage time, and people seemed very mixed in the audience about it, but they did show off that all the classes are finally getting their 3rd subclass, which will give them the element that they were missing. Then the Assassin's Creed game was shown, and it's going to get some exclusive DLC and stuff. World of Final Fantasy was shown, and people were very confused, myself included. It's a Final Fantasy game, and it has the characters over multiple Final Fantasy games, but it's all in one world, and it's like chibi little characters, and they can grow, and I'm not sure what this game is, but it is coming to PS4 and PlayStation Vita, and that is one of the only mentions of the Vita we get at this conference. Then the crowd erupted as the Final Fantasy VII Remake announcement was shown. they panned out, they showed the city, they played the music, and then you see Cloud's sword, Cloud's hair, and everybody erupted into applause and cheer, competing with that of The Last Guardian. Shenmue III was announced to be a Kickstarter that launched live. Everybody counted down with it to the announcement of the launch, and I think that game is already funded, so if you were worried about that getting funded, it seems like it already passed its $2 million threshold. If it didn't, it will very soon. Then Project Morpheus came out for a whopping 2 minutes, where they basically said it exists, and here's a game coming for it by Guerrilla Cambridge, who did Killzone Mercenary, and it is called Riggs, and it is a sports game with guns, basically. And that was all we saw of Project Morpheus, which blew me away. I thought we were going to get tons of Morpheus stage time, and I don't know why we didn't. Then they came out and talked about PlayStation Vue, which normally isn't very exciting, but their announcement was a pretty big one. They said that you will be able to order your shows a la carte and just pick what channels you want to order and just get those channels. That's something that a lot of companies have been trying to emulate, and it seems like Sony might be the first one to do it, but I will take it with a grain of salt, because that could just mean they have the option for that for 10 possible channels. It's not like all of them are included, and we'll have to see when all of that launches. They showed off Call of Duty for the first time ever on PlayStation stage. They announced that they are the new partners for Call of Duty and that they will be getting the map pack a month before everybody else. They will be getting everything a month before everyone else. Once again, very similar to Destiny, this came to mixed reviews from the crowd and audience. Then they showed off some Star Wars games. They started with Star Wars Disney Infinity 3.0 and announced that they will be getting an exclusive Boba Fett figure, and that the Star Wars Disney Infinity will be a month exclusive, I believe, to PlayStation. Then they came out and showed more Battlefront, because I wasn't sold already, and they had a horde mode with like mission type gameplay that you could play solo or cooperative, and it looked great. That game looks just like a movie, and I don't know how they are doing it over there at DICE, but it looks fantastic, and I cannot wait for it. And then they closed out the show with a little gem called Uncharted 4. They showed some gameplay in a really intense trailer. Drake was going through the crowd, the way he interacted with all the characters, the way he would put his hand on their shoulder as he passed through, and they would kind of look at him, and him and Sully back and forth talking while they're driving this Jeep and destroying all these things. It was a really great gameplay demo, and they said after it was over that that was only half the demo. That was just half the level. There's still another half to go, and if it's as good as that half, I mean, I'm already sold on this game for sure, but I would love to see the rest of that demo, and I'm sure it'll come out sometime soon. It felt like a dream conference. This is what people make rumors of before most of the shows. They're like, yeah, Sony's gonna show off Last Guardian, and it's gonna be amazing, and it's coming soon, and then they're gonna announce that they're remaking Final Fantasy VII in HD and all this stuff, and they never come true. They surface every year. Shenmue III is coming out, and then this year, all of that happened. It felt like a dream, and it was fantastic. So what did you guys think about Sony's press conference? I personally thought it was amazing. I also got to experience it with a bunch of other people, which totally changes my perspective. So let me know what you thought. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Kevin McManus, and I'll speak with you soon.